Welcome to Southern Cooking Made Simple, y'all. Today I'm cooking everything out of my garden, everything I can get my hands on. This is a summer garden casserole, and it was absolutely delicious. My husband loved it. It was a way for me to change up a little bit of the vegetables that I had in stock today out of the garden without every day just having fried squash. So I fried the green tomatoes, placed them on top of the casserole, and it was absolutely delicious. It was a great crowd pleaser, and even the leftovers was yummy. The cornbread is 1 1/2 cups of self-rising cornmeal mix, buttermilk, 1 egg, and 3 tablespoons of sugar. Enough water to make it soupy. Heat your cast iron skillet till smoking, add 1/4 cup of oil, and bake at 400 until golden crisp. This is Southern Cooking Made Simple. Please like and subscribe. Cucumber in dill sauce. This was a yummy, a good texture, a yummy taste. You have the tang and the zip of the cucumbers in the dill sauce. You have the salmon with the olive sauce. It was a yummy meal. Everybody loved it. And it was a make-ahead dinner. And that is a winner for me. Anything that I can cook ahead of time and pop it in the refrigerator and then bake it as I'm getting ready to eat, that's perfect for me. You can add cheese to the salmon. And next time I'm going to do that, I'm going to put string cheese right down the middle. This was delicious. Everybody enjoyed it. And it's the textures. This is a 1930s Depression era recipe that I got out of a really old cookbook. I found it at a yard sale and paid $1 for it, and I wouldn't take $1,000,000 for that cookbook. I have got so many good ideas. Now, I topped it with fried green tomatoes, and I just fried those in a little bit of hot grease, and it was just, I sliced my tomatoes a little bit thicker, about 1 inch, and then I rolled them in self-rising cornmeal mix and fried them in that hot oil until they were golden brown. I laid them on top of that, and then I first put 3 eggs, and I mixed in some feta cheese, and I poured that over top of the cabbage and squash and stuff. And then I topped that with cheese. Then I topped that with the fried green tomatoes. Then I topped those with cheese and baked that in the oven, and oh my gosh, people, this was delicious. And it's just a little bit of a variation from what you're used to, but a way to kick it up a notch. We always try to figure out any way we can to cook all the vegetables that come out of the garden. I just went out today and got greens, sweet peppers, cucumbers, squash, a whole bunch of tomatoes, and I'm hoping to be able to put some in a jar this week and can them up. I first took a pastry cutter and I cut my butter into my flour completely. And then I mixed in the 3/4 cup of milk and added flour to knead. And knead that lightly. I kneaded about 12 or 14 turns. Then I chilled that while I made my mixture to go inside, which is 3 cups of salmon flaked, 1 cup of a white sauce, which is 1 teaspoon of flour, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 cup of milk, and bring that to a boil. And then salt and pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. And what you want to do is mix all this up, and when making the dough, just all you want to do is just make the flour wet. When the flour becomes moist, then you're done. Mix it up, press it out onto a floured surface, and knead that about 12 or 14 folds is all you do, just lightly. And then mixture of your salmon and all the stuff that you mix together, your white sauce, your celery and onion that you just cook that a little bit in about a tablespoon of oil, and then add all that, the 1 egg, salt and pepper, parsley, paprika, and onion powder. And I put some instant onion flakes in mine, just a little bit. And I rolled all that up, the juice of 1 lemon, the zest of 1 lemon, 1 teaspoon of flour, and 3 tablespoons of breadcrumbs. And any other vegetables that you want to chop and put in there would be fine. Next time, I think I'll chop up some squash and fry that with the onion and celery or peppers and put that inside too, because the salmon It was delicious, but every time I make something, I figure out a different way to do it the next time. This is a really good recipe. Now, I formed my rectangle out on my floured pizza pan. Then I put oil on it before I flipped it over. See there? And then I slide it back, and I put oil on the other side before I slide it. And then I baked that in a hot oven at 400 degrees. You first put an egg wash on it and cover it real good, and it's ready to go in the oven. This is a great thing that I love, making dinners ahead, putting them in the refrigerator, and being able to just put them in the oven and bake at dinner time. It's yummy. You guys are going to love my recipes. I don't know if you've learned my trust yet, and if you figured out that you can trust me. And when you do, you'll be trying a whole bunch of my recipes. Thank you for stopping by my channel today. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed my video. Share it with a family member or a friend or someone else who may enjoy good down-home country cooking, guys. I cook everything from scratch. My mom used to whip up dinner in about 30 minutes flat. And I'm going to be on doing live videos soon. So thank everybody for stopping by my channel. Please comment below, like and subscribe, and tell me some of the things that you like to cook from back in the day. Y'all come back now. Here